Professor Ram Murti, and he was an Indian strongman. He used to train in a different manner. Be able to breathe in and to be able to hold capacity. This kind of capacity doesn't mean that I can take more. This kind of capacity means with whatever naturally you can take, how much more you can work with that. Breathe in through the nose and then not breathe out. Not breathe out until the Baithak is complete. And unlike other exercises, here is the catch. You're going down very slowly and coming up very slowly.
हवस नहीं किसी पे कोई वश नहीं क्या जिंदगी है ठोकरों पे मार दो मौत अंत है नहीं तो मौत से भी क्यों डरे ये जाके आसमान में दहाड़ दो आरंभ है प्रचंड कोल मस्तकों के झुंड आज जंग की घड़ी की तुम हार दो हार मान शान या जान का उदान आज धनुष के बाण पे उतार दो.
Welcome back. So today we are going to look at Ram Murti Baithak. Now the Baithak is very important because it's a regular Indian Baithak. That is, your heel is lifted up and you're not really involving your glutes like the squats you would be doing in the gym. You would go down and then you would come up. We are not really doing this. In the Indian Baithak, what is happening is, usually if you look at my leg, if you look at my foot, I am lifting up the heel off the ground as I go down. So as I go down, I will lift up the heel off the ground so that my back remains straight. If that is not happening, if that heel doesn't lift up, what is the problem is, we'll have to do this. Then it becomes a regular squat. But for it to fully focus on just the quads, what we will be doing is, we will be lifting up the heel like this, and that's how you go down and then come up. This is a regular Baithak, but the speciality in a Ram Murti Baithak is the breathing. You will hold your breath while doing this. This works on your leg strength obviously because it's a squat. More than that, because of the breathing work, it works on your lung capacity. It can help in your stamina. It can specifically help in wrestling kind of sports in which you need your air, you need your stance, you need your power in specific positions, you need to be able to hold. These kinds of things are important. So holding the breath, how to do it while doing the Baithak, this can be tried both for the Indian Baithak or for the regular squat. This can be done with other techniques, other exercises as well. So as discussed in the earlier video, we are not going to go into full detail about how the breathing is done, how the kumbhak is applied, because they say Ram Murti Baithak and Dand both have to be done while holding your breath. There are other variations to this. Kumbhak is not easy, it's not to be applied like that because there are various levels of locks, the bandhas that you have to manage to lock the air inside your body, on your neck, on your diaphragm, you have to pull it up. Even the anal outlet has to be tightened so that the whole part is secure, and there's a certain posture that comes out of it. It's not to be experimented with everything. So it's a certain type of yogic posture. It comes from Hatha Yoga. I don't want to experiment that with sprinting, with bench press, with pull up, with push up, everything that comes to my mind, because it is complicated and playing with your breath like that can be harmful. So we are not going to go into complete detail of that. And we are not going to blindly apply that everywhere. Since this is not actual Kriya or some practice that is devised in these methods, it is something different. We will just focus on holding the breath. So you will breathe in and then you will tighten your core and also tighten at the pit of your throat so that you can hold that air inside and be a little more secure about it. So I'm going to breathe in through the nose and then not breathe out. Not breathe out until the Baithak is complete. And unlike other exercises, here is the catch. You're going down very slowly and coming up very slowly. So let's not go into breathing right now. Just the exercise itself would be going down slowly. You can see I have started the Baithak. And after a point, as you can see, you will have to lift up the heel. You're down here, lifting up the heel, you're down. Already this is difficult. Now I have to come up slowly and very slowly and very slowly as possible, and then you get up. Now this, if possible, try to make this 15 seconds down, 15 seconds up, and then you can work your way up to 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up, and then you can work your way up to more, but not too much. Because you're holding your breath and doing an exercise, it can be complicated, so go easy on yourself. Now let us come back to breathing with it. So you're down here, I will inhale, and I'll try to do this as slow as possible. Inhale, tighten the core and also tighten at the pit of your throat. Now, as you can see, I exhaled coming closer to the mic because I want you to hear that. I'm not doing I'm doing or because I want the air that was kept inside to go out in a controlled manner. I don't want to take this to a level where it's all uncontrollable and I have to breathe out and that should not happen. I have to keep it in control, and with that consciousness, with that alert mind, only then I will exhale. And all this time, core was tight, and also somewhere all these muscles at the pit of your throat was also tight, and we exhale like this, or that's how we exhale. Pani, pani, pani. As you can see, while doing this exercise, I tried my level best, because it's about holding your breath also, so it becomes difficult. I tried my level best to keep my back straight. All this time the back is straight, it goes down straight and it comes up straight. And for making that happen, you will use your heel. This can be done for the regular Baithak also. Now imagine doing the same exercise while holding your breath very slowly with the regular squat, regular gym squat. You're going down and up as slowly as possible, and all this while holding the breath. Now the importance of this is you understand not just holding your breath, because for example in training, especially swimming or wrestling, martial arts in which grappling, choking, all these things are involved, you need a little bit of lung capacity. You need to be able to breathe in and to be able to hold capacity. This kind of capacity doesn't mean that I can take more. This kind of capacity means with whatever naturally you can take, how much more you can work with that. So it's not just going to work if you hold your breath and just practice that. You need to start holding the breath and then challenging your body physically with it. Now that makes the difference in your regular stamina and also this kind of stamina, that is what you can do with the air that you have. It's a little different than the regular physical stamina. It's a little bit more. So earlier I was talking about one single Baithak with one single breath. Now you can do this with two slow Baithaks. So this is the second variation in which deep breath and you're not exhaling. You're not exhaling after one Baithak. You can go do 2 or 3 or how much ever it is possible for you. Breathe in, slow Baithak, another slow Baithak, and maybe another and another. This is variation number 2 of Ram Murti Baithak. Now there is another way of doing, this can be called variation number 3, in which you will be going down in regular speed. Baithak is done in regular speed Baithak, but again holding your breath. So you inhale and you hold your breath and you go down multiple times in regular speed. 1, 2, 3, try working your way up to 10 and then exhale. Now in the third variation, just because you are holding your breath and going down multiple times, do not go up to your limit. Do not go for the maximum limit, because when you will exhale after doing 10 or 15, what will happen is it will that will happen, and that is not a good way to end an exercise like this. That is not a good way to exhale after holding your breath. The best way to exhale after holding your breath for a long time is in a controlled way. Controlled way means engage your core muscles, engage the muscles at the pit of your throat and exhale like this. Let's say I have done 10 Baithaks and now I feel like it's okay, I should release. Release it like this. I was holding my breath 10, 15 times and then relax. That's how you should do it. And also understand that there is no correct or wrong way of doing these things. This variation might be new. This variation, you might think, no, ye galat hai. Please understand, we are not coming from a background like that. Ye galat hai, ye sahi hai. No, there are multiple ways of approaching one single concept and all of them are correct. Not necessarily all of them, but at least none of them are invalid. Everything can be tried. Nothing is fully wrong. Also, while doing these exercises, you must keep in mind that just because this is Ram Murti Baithak, it doesn't mean you will become Ram Murti ji himself. Because first, about the exercise, about the man himself, this is Professor Ram Murti and he was an Indian strongman. Now, strongman is a different category in sports that nowadays we have. It's about certain activities like pushing big rocks and holding car and these kind of activities. Strength that you have to show. It's more of a demonstration type of thing. So when you are doing these kind of exercises, nowadays we have a separate sport for it. Those days it used to be for entertainment. Entertainment of kings and whatnot. And just like strongman nowadays, he used to train in a different manner. He used to have a little bit of both spirituality, training in yoga, training the breathing, and also at the same time training physically. Now, because the activities, the goal, the end result that he wants to achieve is different, his training will also be different. And it's not just going to be Ram Murti Dand and Ram Murti Baithak. Just because you did one exercise doesn't mean we will become the whole thing. Because there are many things that go into it, not just training, not just whatever is the background, also genetics, natural body, what your body is like. So it's not going to be possible. I want to tone people down a little bit because social media, you look at these exercises, Gama Pahalwan exercise or a workout like Bruce Lee or you want to become like Arnold or you want to become like Ram Murti. The thing is, just because you did their exercise, their whole routine, it doesn't mean you will become them. They are different people. To be honest, genetically, birth-wise, height, weight, body size, posture, shape, they are different. You are different. You are having different abilities. They are having different abilities. So do not get stuck with what is correct and I want to copy one man as it is. You need to take this and make it your own because you are a different person with a different life, different set of strengths and weaknesses. So we will be adding these exercises, this set of knowledge for breathing, for increasing your lung capacity, and we'll be using this in a different way. So just try it out yourself and that's all. Also, if you like what I'm wearing, the Kalari Dhoti can be ordered online. The link is in description. Check out Sendujitsu mobile application. There are courses, video modules and live classes going on over there. Desi, Dand, Baithak, Sapate, this kind of exercises, weapons and martial arts classes are coming. So make sure you download the app for exploring more and thank you.